At the foot of Monte Arcano, below the spring that feeds the river Licola, stands the Abbey of San Magno, its austere and majestic outline dominating the Campo Demetriano. Here, in around 522 AD, Saint Onorato founded, together with another 2,597 Christians, and in order to perpetuate the memory of the martyrdom of San Magno, a monastic complex, including the church, a curtis, that is, a farm for economic purposes, a cloister, a dormitory, and a canteen for the monks. The monastery of San Magno was governed by the ordinary abbots entirely independently until 1072, when it was donated to the Abbey of Monte Cassino by Gerardo, consul of Fondi. In the 15th century it was rebuilt by Prospero Colonna. According to popular tradition, the body of San Magno, in whose honor the monastery and church had been erected, remained in the crypt until around 847, when the remains were removed by the tribune Plato, who took them to his own city Veroli and laid them in the church of San Andrea. Here they remained for 30 years until 877, when the city of Veroli was invaded by the Saracens and the body of the saint was taken and sold to the city of Anagni. The role of the abbey, not only in the religious but also in the economic and social sense, was crucial through the centuries. It was sacked and destroyed numerous times by barbarians. In 1798, the French demolished some rooms of the monastery and left it to the mercy of looters. After a very long period of neglect, when it fell into the utmost disrepair due to the weather and improper use, the abbey underwent an impressive restoration operation that lasted several years, and it can now be seen in all its splendor. In the High Middle Ages, a necropolis was constructed on top of the terraced masonry of the Roman era. A church was later built there, intended for Christian worship, with a Latin cross layout and a crypt below the presbytery, accessible by a staircase that was incorporated in the later medieval structure. The crypt was built around a well that very probably contained the relics. The apse and the transept are decorated with 12th century frescoes that retell the life of Saint Benedict, although other frescoes dating from the 11th century have been found beneath. Evidence of the last phases of the life of the complex can still be seen in the mill, which still works after centuries, and the basins for processing oil. A legend is told about the monastery of San Magno. The whole structure is surmounted by an enormous block of stone that appears to be on the point of falling, even though it has been there since the 6th century. On this boulder, torn from the summit of the mountain, Saint Onorato's hand was laid so that it would not fall on the monastic complex.